Um,
Jennifer, maybe this time I can just start with a few words because you're gonna take over. I just gonna introduce myself. My name is Vered, and I'm a GORI group specialist. I'm doing a lot of South Pacific and team lead for South Pacific, but also Dubai. I book a lot, and I myself from the Middle East. So every time you will bring up one of those amazing countries like Egypt, Jordan, Israel, I will be super excited and happy to work on and guide you for the whole time. And then you go on your amazing trip. When Deborah with contact, I was very excited about this request because Cairo and Dubai is such a good combination of countries and everything kind of like looks so smooth and connected. And because Jennifer have the and I will be here to support you. So if you have questions or special requests, always bring it up to Deborah and I can help you with it. So feel free. And you'll have my support and very excited for this trip. And yeah, and then Jennifer will take over and because she's been in
Perfect.
those two places, she can give you a little bit more of her experience, which is pretty amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. And Deborah, if people have issues coming on, we can certainly do another session, another evening as well, Deborah, on a different platform if needs be. So don't fret about this. But Verd, are you recording?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. So, hi everybody. We've had some chit chats already. I like the vibe of this group. So, I'm Jennifer. I'm the director of sales for GoAway. So, I can't take any of the kudos for this trip whatsoever. It was the fabulous Vered and Deborah that put this itinerary together. Very, very quick spiel on GoAway. Okay, so we've already established we're north of the border. We're in Canada. Okay, we're in business 56 years. So 700 plus employees, but we're still family owned. So we're actually owned by the Hodge family. He's a lovely Aussie man who moved to Canada years and years ago, 84 years young, and still goes to the office three
Hmm.
times a week.
oh
So we
wow.
are a family. It's incredible. So very much a family owned business still. And what we do and what we love doing is putting together private, tailor-made and customized groups. Okay. So it's not like opening a brochure and being like, oh, look, I'm going on this trip. Deborah and Vered would have put this trip together. They decide, well, we like this, we like that, we don't like this, and tweaking everything. So just be rest assured. So from the moment that you arrive in Cairo, you are going to be looked after. Okay. Our partners on the ground in Egypt and in Dubai are the best of the best. I've experienced it firsthand. Um, One of the things that we pride ourselves on is customer care. Okay. So if Katrina runs off with the sheik or whatever happens and somebody needs to fly home sooner, we have 24/7 customer care. Okay, so just be aware of that. I do recommend everybody download WhatsApp before you go. That's how you can get in touch with us. But our partners on the ground are your first point of contact. Okay, so everything is private to your group. Tom, Dick, and Harry will not be in your coach unless they're part of your group. Okay, so this is private. And that means it's really, really flexible. Unlike maybe sometimes being on like a Viator or one of these larger companies where they're on a rigid schedule. This is your own group. So if you decide, Stephanie decides, well, I want more time shopping in the souk, you can do that. It's just a matter of communicating. So we've done a quick little presentation for you, okay, just to show you, talk about the trip. We're a small group here, so if you have any questions, let us know. Let me see if I can share my screen. Can everybody see my screen? Yeah,
Yeah.
perfect. So this trip is Deborah's Best of Cairo and Dubai. So just to reiterate what Vered said as well, I was excited about this presentation, and we do this quite a bit, but having the combo of Cairo and Dubai, honestly, it's the best of both worlds. You are getting like the ancient world of Egypt versus probably one of the most modern contemporary worlds of Dubai. So you're really I don't want to say killing two birds with one stone, but it's almost like two very, very different holidays in one. So to me, it's an incredible combo to have. 24th of September to the 3rd of October. So you do have 4 nights in both destinations. So 4 nights in Cairo, 4 nights in Dubai. Whenever you leave the States, you're going to fly during the night. Okay, so you will leave on the 23rd to arrive in on the 24th. So first stop is going to be Cairo. Okay, great news. All you need is your passports. Okay, there is it's like a tourist visa for Egypt, Very, very easy to obtain. You can do it when you get to the airport, or Verid can send the link over to Deborah. Okay, so you can do it online beforehand. Make sure, don't go Googling it and do it yourself. Don't do as what I did when I was going to Egypt. Somebody who's in the industry over 20 years. I started when I was about 5, okay, in the industry over 20 years, and I fell for one of these very sophisticated websites when I was getting my e-visa for Egypt. And instead of spending 25 US dollars, I spent like 93, for the same thing. So they always
So
have these
Jennifer,
different,
you
yeah.
think it's something that that the supplier can help us with and do it with them? Because
Yeah, we don't know. It's very, very easy, Vered, as long as
okay,
you can do it upon arrival. But to be honest, yeah, it's either or. It's six of a dozen or whatever that phrase is, okay? But it's
okay,
super easy. Just go with the official government one. That's because a lot of these websites are really sophisticated and they're just charging, admin fees. So Vered will be able to send Deborah the official one, okay? So that's it. It's a visa, tourist visa. You don't need to send off your passport details or anything like that. It's very, very easy to do. Dubai, don't even worry about it. No visa needed. Okay, you just need your passport. And it just look, keep copies of your passports. This is basic and not unique to Egypt or Dubai. If you're traveling, take a copy of it, leave it with family back home, take a picture on your phone, just in case you lose your passport or you need consular assistance. It's always handy to have if you have a copy of your passport. Next things next, weather. Fabulous, fabulous, fabulous. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. It's not going to be stifling, stifling hot. Um, I know who's from Texas. Stephanie, you're from Texas. You know what hot weather's like in the summertime. It can be warm. To me, late September, early October is perfect weather for both destinations. It really, really, really is. In the evening time in both Cairo and in Dubai, it can get a little bit chilly, okay? So this is where layers come in, but you do not need your fur coats, okay? You don't need them because the weather will be really, really nice. And if you forget anything in both destinations, the
shopping.
shopping is the best. Okay, it's absolutely incredible. Um, when you're in Egypt, okay, so Egypt has their own Egyptian dollar. You can change your money before you go. Visa and MasterCard will be accepted everywhere. Okay, in both Egypt and in Dubai. American Express will not. So forget
Okay.
about American Express, just Visa and MasterCard. It's important when you're in Egypt, have money for tips. Okay. More so, and this was a bit of a shock to the system for me, is if you want to go to the bathroom, they you tip. Do you know what I mean? And so I wasn't aware of that before going. So just even having dollar bills, you don't necessarily have to change the currency if you just want to, they're happy to take American dollars as well. So just something to be aware of there. Dubai, don't worry about that. Okay, so this is just your journey at a glance. So I already mentioned it's 4 nights in Egypt and then 4 nights in Dubai. So day 1 to 5, you're actually going to be just Cairo is going to be your base, okay? Again, kudos to Verid and Deborah. This is a trip after my own heart because you are not slumming it anywhere. Both hotels are absolutely fabulous. So whenever you arrive in Cairo Airport, which is probably one of the fanciest airports I've been in, you're going to see all the gold pharaohs and it sort of sets the tone of your holiday. You'll arrive at the airport and you'll see a sign. It might be Deborah's Cairo Adventure, whatever the name of the group is going to be. And that's where you're going to meet your guide. Okay. And they're with you the entire time when you're in Egypt. And then you'll have a separate guide when you're in Dubai as well. And they're the nicest people. The nicest people. So you'll clear customs, you'll grab your bags, they'll be with you during that time, and then they're going to bring you to the hotel and you're checking into the Kempinski Hotel in Cairo, which is right on the Nile. You can sit in your pool and look at the Nile, which is absolutely amazing.
Wow.
And you've got daily breakfast included every day. Food in this area, both Egypt and Dubai, is top notch. Most people don't think of it as a foodie destination, but honest to God, food is amazing. You will have all the Middle Eastern food, North
And
African food.
fresh,
Oh,
so
listen,
fresh.
so, so fresh. And they'll cater if you want your eggs Benedict or your pancakes and all that good stuff. If any of you are on a diet, do not be
Don't
on a
be.
diet when you're going on your holiday. It'd be
No.
blasphemous, okay? Because the food is so, so good. So you'll see here what's included. 8 nights, premium accommodation, breakfast and featured meals. You've got your private guide throughout. And these people are incredible. Firstly, they make or break a trip, in my opinion. You have a laugh with them, they'll become family members, you'll be exchanging numbers and pictures and all the rest by the end of it. All transfers and transportation is private to your own group, and you'll have the likes of bottled, fresh, cold bottled water every day in your little coach as well. Welcome dinners in both cities, and you've got the Burj Khalifa, you'll see, we're going to go through some of the highlights as well, okay? So day 1 to 5 in Cairo, and then from days 5 to 10, you're in Dubai, and then you're going to experience Abu Dhabi as well. So, first place first is going to be the Kempinski Nile Hotel. This is a 5-star property. Okay, it's absolutely gorgeous and it's in a fantastic location right in the heart of the city centre. The first thing you're going to notice about Cairo is the traffic. They drive like lunatics. It's the only way I can describe it. Okay, you're going to see people on motorbikes, you're going to hear the horns honking, beeping. It's all part of the experience, okay? I've actually never experienced anything like it, but it is crazy to see. So you're going to check into the Kempinski, and I said you're going to be there for 4 nights, just to show you this is what the pool is like, okay? But you'll see this is the Nile, this is the hotel. So it's right there on the Nile, okay? Gives you an idea of what the rooms are like. Kempinski it's a very popular brand in this side of the world. Think of it as a Westin, like that type of similarity, but really, really, really good hotel. So this is where you're going to be for the first 4 nights. This is your home when you're in Cairo. When you wake up in the morning time in Cairo, you're going to hear it's obviously a big Muslim population there. You're going to hear the call to prayer and stuff. Like it's incredible. It's one of these it's just, I can't even describe it until you're there, okay? You'll hear the noises, but when you're hearing the prayer, and you'll hear that throughout the city as well. Cairo is one of the biggest cities in the world, by the way, based on population as well. So it's a melting pot. Although it's a Muslim city, there's a real Christian influence in it, Jewish influence. It's a melting pot of different cultures. The smells, everything about it is absolutely incredible. So these are some of the things, and I'm not going to do day to day, okay? These are just some of the things that you're going to experience when you're in Cairo. So the pyramids. Listen, everybody needs to experience the pyramids when you go to Cairo. And a lot of people think that the pyramids are out in the middle of nowhere. I think when we watch these movies, or what I envisaged the pyramids
In the
was,
middle of
you're
desert.
in the middle of the desert. It's not. It's on the suburbs of Cairo, one of the busiest cities in the world, okay? No word of a lie. When you're standing looking at the pyramids, you turn your back, you can see KFC. Okay, it is so weird. But the
Oh,
pyramids is mind blowing. Okay. When you're there and you're seeing how they built this all those years ago, you can go right inside the Great Pyramid. If you're anyway claustrophobic, do it anyway. That's what I'm going to say. When are you ever going to get that opportunity to do it? So
I
you can
think,
go in.
sorry, Jennifer,
Yeah.
to interrupt. In our package, the entrance inside to the pyramids is not included.
Okay.
Um, and it's about $50 for entrance. So if you guys want to pre-arrange that, let me know and we can add it. And I can let the supplier know we want to add
And
it's
I
just
would
the entrance inside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would recommend it, in my opinion, if you're going to, for the sake of $50, if you want to go inside the pyramid, do it. Okay. So you'll have plenty of time to go and experience the pyramids, the Sphinx. The whole experience is mind blowing. Okay. They
It sounds
do
like a
have camel.
movie, you know?
They will have camel rides there. Okay. I'm not going to recommend those. Okay. The reason being is at Go Away, we're all about animal welfare. And I've experienced it firsthand there. We don't like to support it, as the camels are not looked after there, okay? It's very much, hopping on. So please, you're going to have that experience when you're in Dubai. Okay, so everyone wants to experience a camel, do that in Dubai, okay? I wouldn't personally recommend it when you're there in Cairo. You will have a great lunch included as well. So it's going to be a full pyramid experience that day. You're also going to experience the Grand Egyptian Museum. Okay, this is one of the most famous museums in the world. It's just opened. Okay, it had been they had delayed it so many times, but you are going to get to experience that. Um, seeing the mummies I'm not a history buff at all. I'm more of a geography person myself, but I was my mind was blown when I was in Egypt. Seeing these mummies, seeing how like they look better than me. Do you know what I mean? And they're dead like thousands of years. You see their nails, their hair, like the whole thing is absolutely incredible. You're going to go to the bazaar. The really nice thing about this is you've got a full day to explore Cairo. Okay, which is brilliant. I'm so glad that Vered and Deborah put this into the itinerary because a lot of the time people are in such a rush that you don't have enough time to actually experience it yourself. You have day four is yours. So you're going to get to go to the Khan el Khalili Bazaar, which is like a massive market. When they talk about these bazaars, they're massive outdoor and indoor markets. They sell everything. So, ladies, if you like gold, if you like jewelry, if you like spices, anything you can think of, you can buy. Your guide will help you as well. If you're into bargaining, okay, I love to bargain. They start with $100, go in with 10. Okay? So remember, they're trying to constantly sell things. So they're used to it. It's part of the fun. If you like perfume, yes, Stephanie.
For this market in particular,
Yeah.
do we need to have cash or do they take
Listen,
Visa?
they'll take tap now. They'll take cards as well.
Okay.
Some people still like to have cash, but they'll take cards, okay? Perfume, okay? Oh my goodness, I bought the best perfume in Egypt. They'll do, like it's actually the real oil, and they'll base it that if you like here, I've got an example, like Libra by YSL. Okay, they'll have you tell them, oh, I like that perfume. They'll come out and have the oil that smells exactly like it, and it lasts so much longer. So they're all the different type of things that you'll be able to purchase when you're there as well. Um, Vered mentioned it, the food. The food is just top notch. If anybody does have any dietary requirements, let Deborah
No.
know. We can let the hotels know, but even on the days where you don't have like maybe lunch not included, they will have something for every palate possible. The food is just the best, absolutely incredible. So, they're sort of the highlights that you're going to have when you're in Cairo. Absolutely incredible. Your mind is going to be blown away.
Uh,
Okay.
uh,
Then
Stephanie, you had asked about Alexandria. How close is that to where we're going to be staying?
Alexander's too far away for a
Okay.
day trip, in my opinion. Okay. I've been to Alexandria and it is fabulous, but you're talking it's right on the coast. Like driving distance wise, it could take you about 4 hours from Dubai or from Cairo, and especially when you add in the traffic. That to me is an add-on that you'd want to have a couple of days in Alexandria because it's well worth doing, but it's in my opinion, it's not doable. It's too much to try to get that included, in my opinion. You'll
Okay.
want to go back though, Stephanie. You'll want to go back, okay? Because it's one of those places. I always thought Egypt's like one and done type of place. Not a chance.
Mm.
Okay, not a chance. You're going to want to go back and you're going to want to experience doing a Nile River cruise and going to Luxor and Aswan and doing Alexandria. This is to me is the perfect combo city breaks that you're doing. So when you leave Cairo, you're going to have the short flight to Dubai, okay? Which I can honestly say is probably one of my most favorite cities in the world. And that's a big thing. That's a big statement for me to say. You're checking into the JW Marriott Marquis Hotel, which again, you'll see the world's tallest five-star hotel. So what I got from Dubai, okay? Everything in Dubai is bigger and better. They're constantly in competition with themselves. Okay. Um, this hotel is absolutely gorgeous. So it's a breathtaking hotel. From the moment that you land in Dubai airport, it sets the tone to your Dubai experience, okay? Or your United Emirates experience, I should say, because you're actually going to experience Abu Dhabi as well. The airport, the word that comes to my mind is bougie. Okay, everything about this place is bougie. I'm bougie and I love it. Okay. Everything you can feel the wealth. Like this is the contrast with Egypt, okay? So Egypt is you're going to see a lot of people you're going to see people begging and looking for money and it's tr tipping when you're going to the bathroom, all that type of stuff. The opposite in Dubai. There's no begging allowed. There's no homeless. None of that. It doesn't happen in Dubai, okay? Remember, their police officers are driving Maseratis and Ferraris. Okay, this is what they're driving in Dubai. This is wealth in a whole other level. It is. They have more. What you're going to notice when you arrive into Dubai is the amount of cranes. Apparently, at one stage, they had more cranes in Dubai than anywhere else in the world because they're constantly building. Okay, so there is a lot of construction going on, because they had the Burj Khalifa, which you're going to get to visit, is the largest building in the world. Okay, however, Saudi's about to build another one that's going to beat Dubai. And guess what? Dubai have already said, well, we're going to beat Saudi and we're going to build a bigger
Oh
one.
my
So
God.
listen, it's absolute, it's crazy. They're constantly saying, well, Dubai or somebody did this, we're going to do it better. So they're it's them sheiks. I tell you, they all want to have bigger and better. So they do have the biggest and best of everything in the world. This hotel that you're going to is absolutely gorgeous. Okay, this gives you an idea. Look, there's your pool. So see this building here? This is the Burj Khalifa. Okay, and every night they do a different a light show. It's so cool. Like I can't listen. It's absolutely incredible. It really, really is gorgeous. So this is giving you an idea of what the room is like, the restaurant's like. Again, breakfast is amazing. All of the food is amazing. You've got a welcome dinner included here as well. Um, some of the things that you're going to experience when you're there. So again, you've got full day city tours included, okay? You're going to see traditional Dubai. So what is traditional Dubai? It's sort of the old world experience of Dubai. So you've got traditional Dubai and then you've got modern Dubai. And they're really, really, they're very, very different, okay? And you'll see that contrast there. You're going to have an Abra ride on the river. Um, you're going to get, yeah, the Abra water taxi is really, really cool, which you'll take the boat ride and that's going to bring you over to the spice souk and the gold souk. If you're into shopping again, this is where you're going to experience it. So I was lucky enough when I went to one of the souks and our private guide was like, well, do you like handbags? And I was thinking, do I like handbags? Of course I do. What they do then is they bring you, you feel so special. They'll take you in down a little alleyway and then you'll go into an elevator and you think, oh my goodness, am I going to be kidnapped? No, you're not, because there's zero crime happening in Dubai. They're not risking being sent to jail for, 200 years or having their hands chopped off or whatever else. So that you're very, very safe. It's continually voted the safest destination for tourists to travel to, okay? So they'll bring you into a room into an elevator and then you go into this like room and it's all showcasing all of these handbags. So I bought like an Yves Saint Laurent bag, I bought a Christian Dior bag, bought lots of bags, okay? But absolutely incredible. So you'll get to experience that when you go to the souks. They've got all of the gold, more gold than you can possibly imagine. And again, you can barter for all of these things, okay? Same with the spices, the Dubai chocolate. Okay, let's be real. Dubai chocolate is one of these trending things right now. You'll go into these stores and they'll have every type of Dubai chocolate. They laugh about it, by the way, because they think the locals think it's terrible.
The whole
Um,
world is under this craziness of the Dubai chocolate, I have to
I
say.
know it's crazy,
Just
but what you're
crazy.
going to notice in Dubai as well is it's something like 5% of the population are Emirati people. Okay? Only a tiny percentage
Mm.
of the population are Emirati. The rest of the people are coming from all over. So you're going to meet people from all walks of life. A lot of the people that are working in the souks are from Afghanistan. They're from the Philippines. They're from every nationality you can possibly imagine, which means Dubai is like from a food destination, every food you can possibly imagine is in Dubai. Which makes it's just a melting pot. I was fascinated by the whole thing. I really, really was. So you're going to go to the Palm Jumeirah, which again, Dubai is the only place that they make this man-made island, and it's absolutely incredible. You'll see all of the amazing mansions and yachts and everything you can possibly see. Like I was in the Palm Dubai Hotel. Oh my God, what was the name of it? And it was so funny where you see the Emirati people, they're all the women are dressed up and they've got their Birkin bag sitting on its own little chair by the table, where I'm sitting there with my fake Gucci by me by my side. They've got a chair for their Birkins. It's a whole other level. It really, really is. One of the best fun days that you're going to have is the desert safari experience. Okay, so this I mentioned, if you want to have the camel ride, you'll get to do that here. Okay, so what happens is you're picked up and you're taken out the desert, which is only about an hour out. Actually, remember, Dubai was built in the desert. Okay, in the middle of absolutely nowhere. This is where they built this city, and you're going to the Museum of the Future. Unfortunately, I couldn't go there because they were sold out. But Deborah and Vered, they managed to get entrance to the Future Museum, which is absolutely incredible. It's actually in the shape of an eye. Okay, the building is in the shape of an eye. Went and saw it, and we got pictures outside. It is incredible. So when you're at the Desert Safari, you're picked up and you're actually put on almost like Toyota Highlanders, like these 4x4 vehicles. It's important if you say, do you want fast, medium, or slow? Okay, and there's a reason why they asked this. So I was like, being the rebel that I am, I was like, oh my God, I want the fastest of the fastest. It's crazy. Okay. And do you know what? Your driver guide he'll read the room. He'll see how you're feeling, okay? But if I'd never experienced anything like this before, you're literally going out onto these sand dunes, okay? And they're driving like Grand Theft Auto. Okay, that's the way they're that's the way they're driving. And it is, and then we had other people that, had a back issue, didn't want to be in a fast vehicle. They didn't. That's perfectly fine. They drove those people at a normal speed where it was comfortable. The Grand Theft Auto version is like, oh my goodness, this is the funnest thing ever. We have videos of it. The sand is going up. It's absolutely amazing. So they drive you out. That's the dune bashing experience, okay? And then they'll drive you out into the desert, and then you're going to have the most amazing dinner and belly dancing experience. They're going to be eating the fire. They're going to have places where you can get the henna tattoos. It's an incredible experience. So
Jennifer, can I just say something?
yeah.
I know you ladies might want to do the flying dresses, and yes, you will be able to find a supplier that booked that for you and can do the dresses and the photos. Deborah, just drop me an email if this is something that you guys are going to do, and I can just ask the supplier to recommend on the company who can do that for you, and I
Yeah.
will send you a link. So we can definitely, this is the spot where you want to do those pictures. That's
Oh,
awesome.
absolutely. And even listen, even it can be quite pricey to do that, okay? If you've decided, well, do you know what? We just want to put on colorful clothes and get pictures of the desert. Your guide can take those pictures when you're there as well. Okay? Like I got some of the most spectacular pictures when I was at the desert. The sunset. Oh my goodness, it looks fake. You can't make this up. It's just absolutely incredible. And you'll see their belly dancing performance under the stars. It is such an incredible experience. I've got some pictures. These are the pictures that I took actually, okay? So these are some of the spices that they have, like everything you can possibly imagine. Your senses are on fire when you're walking around here with all of the different smells, okay? There I am at the Burj Khalifa. You'll see it behind me. The shopping. Oh my goodness, the shopping is incredible. There's a mall right here, the Dubai Mall, which, sorry, is no longer the biggest mall in the world. Does anyone know where the biggest mall in the world is? There's no prize, but Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
Okay, so Saudi and Dubai are in cahoots with each other right now because they're like, well, Dubai Mall is the biggest in the world. Saudi's like, screw you, we're going to build the biggest. So guess what? Dubai are going to build a bigger one. Okay, but the shopping that they have there is incredible. Absolutely incredible. And listen, think of us poor people in Canada. Our Canadian dollar is super, super weak against the US dollar. The value for money against the dirham, the Dubai dirham, was incredible for us in Canada. So I can only imagine how you guys feel south of the border for us. So and again, you've got all of your H&Ms and Zara's and all the rest, but then you have your fancy Louis Vuittons and all that other stuff you can expect as well. So the Dubai Mall is right here and the Burj Khalifa is right here as well. We went the elevator in the Burj Khalifa. I think it's 144 floors. Don't take that as gospel. The weirdest feeling ever. You get in that elevator. I call it a lift because I'm Irish, and you're like, it's like a rocket ship, and then you're at the top. It's like, what the? It's so, so, so bizarre. It really, really is. So it's only quite a few of the floors are actually private residence for some of those sheiks that I mentioned, or anyone else who's got all the money that living in Dubai. But incredible experience as well. And I just wanted to show you. Do you remember I mentioned the cranes? There's
Mhm.
just cranes going everywhere. But look at that sunset. Like the skies and everything are amazing. Really, really, really incredible. Um, so what else have I got here? And then, okay, then you've got your full Abu Dhabi experience. Now, unfortunately, I haven't been to Abu Dhabi. So I did my trip to Dubai was with the Dubai Tourist Board. So it was all about Dubai, okay? So you guys, I am actually booked to go next May again because I loved it so much on a personal holiday, not a work trip. So I will certainly be taking in Abu Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi is another emirate within the United Emirates. Okay, so you've got Dubai, you've got Abu Dhabi, you've got Sharjah, you have got Ras Al Khaimah, you've got several emirates that make up the United Emirates. Okay, and they all have their own sheikh. People that look after each of the emirates. So Sharjah, for example, is an emirate where alcohol is banned. Okay, so there's no alcohol in Sharjah. Be rest assured, ladies, if you like your cocktails and all the rest, you can drink all you want when you're in Dubai. There's no issue with that at all. So when you go to Abu Dhabi, it's going to take about a couple of hours to get there. This is a full day excursion, and you're going to take in the Al Hassan Palace. You're also going to take in the Sheikh Zayed Grand Mosque, which is the most photographed mosque in the world. Google it even. Just look at some of the pictures. Absolutely spectacular. I think the wealth here is just obscene, like 24 carat, chandeliers and that type of thing. This is where you're going to want to have your head covered. Okay, so you will need a scarf when you're here, and you'll also want to have your knees covered as well. Okay, so you obviously it is a Muslim country, so you want to be respectful of their rules. With regards to dress code and that, when you're in Dubai, I saw everybody wearing everything. Okay, it's one of those things. It's very, very like I just want to show that picture of me. I think here you'll see here I'm wearing like it was just a bit chilly in the morning time. I'm wearing like a Skims dress with no sleeves. Okay, so when I took off my denim jacket, I had no sleeves on. You'll see here people in shorts and t-shirts. Everything is it's modest wear. You're not walking around wearing your bikini walking through the mall. Okay, but I don't think people would probably do that anyway. When you're at the swimming pool, can you wear a bikini? 100% you can. It's very westernized in that world, in that way. So don't be worrying about dress codes. It's only if you're going to places of religious matter like a mosque or that you really need to have your shoulders and that or your head covered as well. So that Abu Dhabi is going to be your day 8. You have full experience. You've got lunch included as well. And then your day concludes with a drive through Yas Island for a photo opportunity at Ferrari World. So they're not going into Ferrari World though, Vered, correct? It's just a photo opportunity. Okay, perfect. And then that concludes, let me see, journey home. So on your final day, then you're going to check out, you'll have your gorgeous, delicious breakfast. And then you have that day out. You've got to enjoy a leisurely morning with late checkout privileges. So it just depends on what time your flights are leaving at. And then you can leave your bags at the hotel. Again, location wise, you've got everything on your doorstep. So if you want to do some last minute shopping, or if you want to hop in an Uber or go to the Dubai Mall or anything, you can certainly do that. Are flights booked, Vered?
Yes, so we
So the late
having
flights?
on hold. Yeah, I have 10 seats on hold. The flight is gonna be late. It's already
Yeah.
gonna be on the 4th of October. So after checkout, you'll be able to store your bags and wander until our supplier gonna give us the designated time to meet up back at the hotel to transfer to the airport. So you have other option is to do like a late checkout, like another just with an extra cost that we can arrange for you, or you can just go. I would check out and go to shopping and
Oh,
enjoy
100%.
enjoy the
Yeah.
city. We don't really need,
Or go have some drinks and go to some of the fabulous restaurants, okay? As I said, Dubai is such a foodie destination. There is like you're in such a prime location that everything's around there, okay? Is it the Emirates flights, Farid?
yeah.
Yeah, so I flew Emirates as well. Has anyone flown Emirates before?
Uh,
Okay, they are the best airline in my opinion. I actually as well, I did a bid for an upgrade on my flight, so I upgraded to business. That was a goal of mine where you're lying down and you can really have that whole bougie experience. I thought I'd be able to have the chic pay for it on my return, but that didn't pan out. Okay, didn't pan out this time. Next time though, when I haven't told my husband about this chic, by the way. Next time I'm going to go first on Emirates. You know, when you've got your own private suite, that's the goal. Stephanie, you have a question.
So that's a perfect segue. I had a question about, is upgrading to business a possibility with our flights?
100% you can. Like that's the thing. Again, what you can do is I did a bid for an upgrade, okay? I did my upgrade at the airport. It's all down to availability. I was blown away because on these flights, okay, they know what they're doing with old Emirates, okay? The whole upstairs of the plane is all business class, the whole thing.
Mm.
So they have a lot of business class seats and then they have first class. I couldn't even get a look in there, okay? But so I actually upgraded the day of, and then on my return I upgraded 48 hours before. So it is down to like, because again, you need to dig very deep into your pockets if you wanted to confirm business class flights now. They charge like it's expensive. There's no other way about it, okay? I need a chic to be able to pay for it because it is bloody expensive. But upgrading and again, don't take this as gospel because it's all down to yield management and what the availability and stuff is. I paid, I believe it was 1,600 to upgrade to business class each way.
Hmm.
But that would have been like maybe 6,000 to do it now, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things. It is definitely a privilege and a perk. Emirates are a really, really good carrier to fly with either way. If you're flying economy, or there's the option to do premium economy as well, but they are options. If you can dig deep and there is availability, business obviously is a real luxury, especially more so from the coming back from Dubai because everything is just so fancy and it does make a difference. But again, I know not everyone's budgets allow it, but there's certainly the option to do it. And yeah, so listen, it is a fabulous, fabulous trip. Very, very, very different. But you're just be rest assured, the hotels that Deborah and Vered have booked you in are phenomenal. They're the best of the best. The tours are incredible, and you have a lovely balance with free time as well. Because that's a mistake that a lot of people say is they don't give enough free time, and you just want to be able to take it in. People watch, having the fun. It's absolutely incredible. Does anyone have any questions? I'm selling this trip to myself again. I
Yeah.
want to go back because it's
I wanna go
so
too.
good. Does anyone have any questions?
Well, you answered one of my questions, which was dress code and what would be
Yeah.
appropriate, because we definitely want to be respectful of the places we're going. Speaking English, how how difficult is it to navigate, like on our free day, with
Everybody
only
speaks
speaking
English.
English? Okay.
So everybody will speak English, okay? Yeah, there'll be no issues whatsoever. Now remember, you're still going to have your guide as
Yeah,
well.
the guide.
Okay, your guide is there with you, even though you've got a free day. It's not a case of, you're on your own. You've still got your guide. If you say, well, we want to do this or we want suggestions, everyone will speak English, especially in Dubai. Okay, because remember, I told you, everyone's from everywhere. And you'll spot the true Emirati people, like they'll be in their traditional wear as well. And then you're going to hear all about why they wear that. And like it's fascinating. The whole thing is really, really interesting. I thought it was a religious thing, but it wasn't. It started off with being in the desert and just being covered up and protection from the sun and different things like that. And also for people to be like, everybody's the same, their wealth is the same. It's not like, oh, hey, look at me in my Giorgio Armani suit. It means we're all sort of equal. It's incredible. It's fascinating, the whole thing.
Hmm.
Any other questions? Who wants to go?
Oh, yeah.
I know me
Uh,
and Vered want to go too. We can be
Very, very
fun.
excited.
I know some of them had a question about tips.
Hmm.
Uh, you know, if we're taking cash with us, what's the norm for tipping?
Very so with the likes of Dubai, very similar to the States. You know, it's sort of going to a meal 15%.
Hmm.
Um, we'll give you guides for the guide, you know, your guide and stuff. Like there is an expectation that you would tip them.
Okay.
Vered can send you over, like there's a tipping guideline that we would give for Egypt will be different to Dubai. So we
Okay.
can provide that ahead of time for you as well. But Egypt would be not the same. It's not expected that you pay 15% when you go to the restaurant. It's very much they're grateful for anything that they're getting in Egypt. Egypt doesn't have the wealth that Dubai has.
Someone else was texting they had a hard time trying to get in.
Oh.
Mhm.
And we can do another session again, Deborah, as well, if
Yeah.
you want to. That's no problem at all.
I'll
Okay.
send you the recording for sure. Not a
Yeah.
problem.
Yes. We'll start with the recording, but if there's some totally different people that are coming in with us, then it may be worth having another one.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. But oh, listen, it's a phenomenal trip though. Like you're really, really, really in for a treat. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Pack light again if you do like to shop. Pack smart going because you're going to want to keep room. Like honestly, we had people on our trip who weren't really shoppers, but they just had so much fun, especially in the souks. Quite a few people bought gold because they saw value in it, especially when they were in Dubai. But yeah, everything goes. And then if there's stuff that you want to ship back to the US, some people when they're in Cairo especially, they might want to get some of that like pottery or alabaster or different things like that. These companies will deal with FedEx and stuff. They can arrange shipping back to the US. And your guide is there to, you know, help you with all of that type of stuff as well.
Hmm. I saw that we were going to have a river cruise on the Nile.
Oh, is that the dinner? Is that the welcome dinner, Vered?
Welcome dinner is at the 1 second. Welcome dinner. No, it's at the hotel.
But
When are they doing the Nile? Hold
yeah,
on, let
No
me just
Nile,
see.
no Nile. I don't think we have.
yeah, it was on there, and you had texted me, emailed me to say that was.
Oh, yes. Wait. Let's see. Let's see. I'm just looking at the. Um. s- Um. I need to look.
Mhm.
Maybe on. It's the Cairo full day tour.
And that's very common for people to do a Nile boat experience as well. If it's not there, we can certainly organize it. It's not a
I
and it's the
think
fact
we
of your
do have
location.
it.
Yeah.
It's probably in the city tour, Vered. Just may
Yeah.
not be outlined. Yeah.
Okay. And then,
But the noises, yeah, the noises are going to get like that's the most amazing feeling when you're there. And I think the call to prayer as well is absolutely incredible. If you've never really experienced that in a Muslim country before, you'll experience that in Dubai as well. It's therapeutic. I'm a Catholic. Doesn't matter what religion you are, it feels therapeutic when you just hear the music and the sounds and everything else. It's incredible.
very good.
I did have one question, like the next step in terms of setting up payment and all of that. I don't know who coordinates that.
That'll be a Deborah
Mhm.
question
Okay.
or answer, isn't that right, Deborah?
Mhm. We're going to have a link that you
Okay.
can pay directly off of that link. So the first thing for us to do is I have a form in which I'm to capture everybody's name exactly as it appears because it cannot be changed later. Okay, and then all of the particulars, if you have dietary needs, Vered said we could put it, if there's a place we can put it on that form as well. If anybody's, disability or anything. So then we're going to do that. That's the first thing. We want to pay the 55 special deposit. You have until the 10th. Was the flyer in the email yet?
No, because I did request to add that about the deposit, and I'm just waiting for them. I hope tomorrow I'll have it for you. I'll follow up again. Yeah.
Which we're going to
'Cause-
put out there for others to join us. 'Cause
Yeah.
this This is 4 right here. And then everybody else, well, another group of 4 were in Central Standard Time. And I don't know how they did not catch that in their brain. Anyway, and then I had one to text to say that they couldn't get in. They were having
Oh.
difficulty getting in. So that's fine. But we have an initial 10 people.
Good.
And if it remains that, and we would know by them solidifying that $55 special as the deposit. And then we can capture the information. And we have to do $100 to Emirates to secure our flight. If you're going to, unless you're going to book your flight through your points or something like that, you're welcome to do that. But we would just need to know those particulars. Right.
Yep.
And
Any
the
other questions?
sooner the better.
Yeah, definitely. You've something nice to look forward to, that's for sure.
For sure.
But
Katrina,
Deborah, yeah, if you want us to do anything after, I know you can send the recording, but if you want us to jump on another evening, just let us know, okay? We're
Will
happy to do that.
okay, Katrina, I think you had a question. Go ahead. Oh, no.
Oh,
I thought
no,
you-
I didn't have a question. I'm fine.
She's ready to go. It's her
Mhm.
birthday.
I'm
I
ready
know.
to go.
Trip.
We
Still
have-
do-
We have 2 people that are celebrating birthdays. Katrina.
Yeah,
Oh.
send it to me, Deborah, so I know, and then I
Yeah.
can let the supplier know, okay? That's
Absolutely. I
very
will
good to
send
do.
that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Anything-
just want to mention also
Is it
about
your
the
birthday,
supplier.
I thought we
um,
celebrated your birthday on the cruise ship one time. And I don't think it was in September. Stephanie's,
Oh.
I'm trying to see whose
yeah.
birthday.
It's Katrina's birthday while we're on the trip. My birthday is earlier in September.
Okay, so we'll
We
celebrate.
celebrate both.
Mhm.
Yes, September birthday.
And that's what I wanted to say. Our supplier is fantastic, both of them in both countries. Fantastic. We work very closely with them. Their customer service is really, really good. So you guys are gonna be in good hands. I have no doubts. I'm very
wanna
confident.
I mean, well, and the other reason we're going, one of the reasons we're going on a trip is is it not for Chandria's birthday, early birthday trip for you as well? No?
me?
Yes, I thought that was part of the reason why
No.
we were going on this trip. Is that not it? No? Okay, we're not calling it.
No,
All
that was
right.
one of the things
That's
on
Why
the
not,
bucket
right?
list. Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
I have to give you as a quick laugh, ladies. I'm just trying to send this to my email, see if it works. When you're talking about all these birthdays, I always say, you know, when you're going away, it's like, oh, it's my birthday, it's my honeymoon, it's my whatever. Because you always think, well, you might get something nice if you say
Of
it.
course, of course.
Hold on. Let me give me 1 second. Let me see if this actually sends. Let's see if this works. That'll make a liar out of me now. And one of the options as well, I'll see if this oh, where is it? You can buy when you're in Dubai, you can buy, you know, the traditional dress and scarves and everything. Like you'll have a lot of fun. You do that in the markets. We did that one of the days and it was so much. Hold on, let me see why this won't send. Let's see if this sends now. Wonder, can I put it in the chat? Hold on 1 sec. Give me 1 sec. I'm just trying to put it into the chat. You can buy it and barter with them as well. Okay, that's they're well used to that. Well used to bartering. I think I'll show you the dress that I bought and I'll tell you how much it was. See if this sends. It's making a liar out of me now and it won't send to me. Actually, I'll put it in this. Vered, I'm going to send it to you in chat. We'll see if this works.
Well, I think I have to revise my budget to accommodate the additional
The chat?
shopping.
Yes.
The shopping.
Good idea. Hold on.
And that's why it's good to book ahead of time like this. Then you know how long and how you're gonna pay for it. You know, you can put your payments in, can put some money on the side and be ready for September. And Jennifer, let's see.
Hold on. So this was
Oh wow.
So here, let me share my screen here. So this is funny about the whole birthdays thing. I was like, I actually just joked to one of the people I was with. I was like, oh yeah, it's my birthday. Joking. Next thing, let's see if we can share. I wonder will this come up?
Yes, here you go.
Can you see? Look how fancy the birthday look.
Oh,
Happy
yeah.
birthday. And it was this meringue with all my, look, the gold, everything. It was, yeah, so definitely say it's all your birthdays, okay? All of
Show
them.
them their
But they just came
outfits.
out. And look look
That
at the
has
outfit.
gold
Oh,
leaf?
how beautiful.
Gold leaf.
Ooh.
Do you see it?
Wow,
my
look at you.
gosh.
Like the full thing. And I think that might have been,
Amazing.
like, it was so heavy. Like you could feel,
Yeah.
all the jewels and everything on it. That was about
Pure
$40.
gold.
That was about $40.
Oh, wow.
Seriously?
Yes. Yeah.
And
And
that,
I mean, like the weight of it, the like air, like just gorgeous. That was one of the nights we were going out and we were like, while in Dubai, why not put on our fancy garb? Do you know what I mean? So
yeah.
it was incredible. If you're interested in like pashmina scarves and everything, oh, listen, the shopping alone. Forget it. And this and you can go and you can fit them on. Like we went and literally bought that. We went into the souk and we put the clothes on there. And they fitted you. They look after every size, shape, whatever, height, whatever it is, they'll have something for everybody. And you feel like $1 million. You
Yeah.
really do. Like I love the whole scarf. Oh, and I still didn't find a bloody chic husband. Because apparently they only marry Emiratis.
Wow.
That's what I learned. Okay?
Keeping the money in the family.
Interesting.
Keeping the money in the cousins and all the rest because there's so few of them. Yes. Anyway, there's a little, you can like that type of thing. Birthdays, everything's extravagant. Everything is just fabulous.
I'm
So
excited.
there you go.
And do you have anything? You good? Everybody's good? All
Okay.
right.
Hey, ladies.
All right, ladies.
Thank you all so much.
No
This-
problem. If you need anything, let us know.
All right.